Hello and welcome to the Card Subject to Change podcast for the week of May 26th, 2020. I'm Austin.
I'm James, and I'm not as funny as I think I am.
And I'm Ed.
How are you guys today?
Fucking pause. Right. I'm doing pretty good. You?
I'm doing good. It feels a bit weird. We're recording this on a Tuesday, which is a bit unusual, but things have happened.
Yeah, our schedule's been fucked, but it's been fun. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time.
Sounds good.
We like the silent, drawn-out pauses.
Dun dun dun.
But speaking of drawn-out things, someone finally won the championship in WWE. Mr. Apollo Crews finally has a title.
It's the pre-show.
Yeah. This time.
Yeah, so there is a bit of more pressing news that happened in the past few days / last week, but we covered that in our Double or Nothing review under our Card Subject to Review banner. That's what we're calling it.
First time I've heard that title. I like it.
That's what we're calling it.
Remember, everything is always subject to change, even the title.
Anyways, Ed, you were saying.
Oh, yes. Apollo Crews finally has a championship in WWE. He beat Andrade on Raw last night for the United States Championship. Big shout out to Apollo Crews. Congratulations on finally winning a title. Hopefully he has a good story going into this and they could give him some character, which he's been lacking for a long, long time, but he's a phenomenal wrestler. So,
all I can say... Sorry, Ed. Did you finish your thought? Sorry.
Yeah, I am finished. Go ahead.
All I can say is it's about fucking time.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah, this guy has he's really good. Like, I know that he isn't the most. He definitely he's been lacking personality, but I mean they've been trying to give him person. He latched onto something with like Titus Worldwide, which then died, which is sad. And then, but ever since NXT, he's been putting on good matches. Like I remember his match against Ty Dillinger was pretty good. It wasn't anything to shout about, but it's pretty good. And the guy can go. So I'm just happy. I'm really happy for him and hope to see more of him.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on the about time thing. He's so very good. I'm not the sort of person that cares about look, but if you are, he fucking looks great. Like why? It doesn't make sense to me why they haven't like gotten behind him sooner. He's just so good.
And I'm sure if they actually got behind him, he could actually display some personality. I'm sure he's not truly a dry sponge in real life. He's just been unfortunately portrayed like that for the better part of his career. Hopefully this title invigorates him and they as well as the creative behind him, he can actually show that he's not said dry sponge and actually has some meat.
Yeah, and the thing is, even with him being, even if he doesn't have like the most personality of anyone, I think like WWE has so many good heels who have a lot of personality and can carry people when it comes to that department, that if he just stays a face and like does a whole bunch of good mid-card feuds with guys, like I mean Andrade obviously right now, but they just have so many different guys. They have a bunch of good heels that could fill in that role and play off of him really well.
I agree. He could definitely do, like, he's done great work with Zelina and Andrade, and when they had Austin Theory as well. Plus, Kevin Owens has been in the mix, so give him the right people, and he could do good, and possibly help himself too.
Yep. Anyway, next, we have a story that I would severely press X to doubt on. Rey Mysterio is apparently having a retirement ceremony this next week on Raw, including and it's being hosted by Seth Rollins. So, or I think I heard that. I heard that somewhere that it's going to be hosted by Seth Rollins or something. So,
strangely, I
yeah.
feel the surprise retirement ceremony that they put up a graphic for like a few seconds of that's going to be hosted by the heel is not going to happen. Or at the very least, it's not going to be an actual retirement.
Yeah, it's going to be a very slightly worse Mark Henry retirement speech where it's like, psych, nope, not retiring. Except probably
I
no.
somehow doubt it's even going to be that. Like, it's just gonna be an excuse for Mysterio to run in.
No, I
mean,
it's Seth's going to come out and he's going to be a dick. He's going to do what'll probably be a slightly less entertaining version than what Sean Spears did, where he claimed Dustin was retired.
I've been liking the stuff he's been doing with the Monday Night Messiah stuff.
I actually agree.
Recently.
It is great. It's just not going to be as entertaining as Sean Spears news. That's all I'm saying.
To be fair, that came out of left field and was hysterical. That's kind of hard
Exactly.
not to like.
Yeah, I think
that's hard to beat.
Yeah,
it won't be as entertaining, but it'll be a similar idea, except it'll probably be in the ring, and he'll say Ray's retire, and then he won't be retired, and he'll probably show up and attack him. All right.
Yeah, predictability is like one of the more toxic things in wrestling. Like, it makes a product hard. It makes a product a lot less enjoyable, and I feel like that's kind of where WWE has kind of faltered recently. But it certainly has the potential to be a good segment.
Yeah, I could definitely see this being entertaining, but I highly doubt Rey Mysterio is actually retiring here.
Especially in front of no crowd. Yeah, that's not happening.
I was just watching Adam Blampier's how to book WrestleMania, how he would book WrestleMania 36, and he brought up that exact point. He's like, Rey Mysterio retiring in a building with no children in it. That is not happening.
Forget the children; it's the grown men who are going to be crying the most.
Well, to be fair, children do love Rey Mysterio. Masks are cool.
I mean, yes, but
I say as a child that fucking loved Rey Mysterio. I still do, to be fair, but
that was my point.
West Coast pop.
Crying more.
West Coast pop.
You have more time to develop a relationship with Rey than a child, unfortunately. Child is still going to be pissed and upset, but I think the adults is going to hit a little bit harder.
Booyaka, booyaka. 619.
Hey.
Anyways,
they should have had him do the pop-up entrance when he was chucked off the roof just to piss off Corbin a tad bit.
That would have been great. Oh my gosh. You can't throw Rey Mysterio off and stuff. I think he'll always have a trampoline under him. It's like Spider-Man swinging from helicopters.
Probably more than a cannon from that distance that he was thrown to.
Okay.
Okay, that joke did not stick.
James?
Who's that jumping out the sky? Oh, Ewan. Stay Rio. Here we go. Anyway.
Underrated theme song.
Well, that's the one he had when he did the jumping up. Anyway.
Yes, he should have had. Should still have.
I mean, I like them both, but
yes, but the jumping out of the stage is cool and it's original and it's different and it gives great character. He's not just another dude.
In other words, it's the last thing WWE wants.
Sadly.
As we've seen from their pay-per-view sets, they don't like different anymore.
I'm trying to stay neutral to WWE here, okay?
Kind of hard. They make it quite difficult on themselves.
I don't care. I'm a human being. I have opinions.
Anyways.
I agree with that. And I still watch WWE, so.
So, the final news segment of the week, I'm going to do what is required here. It appears that Drew Gulak has possibly, reportedly re-signed with WWE.
I mean, I believe
it was scheduled for this week's Battle Royal, which is on SmackDown. I think that's what the news article we have says, which was reported by numerous people, including Cultaholic and Dave Meltzer and probably Ryan Satin, of all people.
Yeah, it's certainly. I don't think. I remember we heard about this episode 5. We had like a breaking news bit because something
Overall,
because
Twitter.
we found it. I found it on Twitter when we were talking about CCW being pricks. But I look now, like the day after it broke, like seeing the news, like I'm not that surprised. It was just like contract holdouts, basically. He wanted something, they weren't sure about it, and it certainly helped generate buzz both for the topic itself and also like people wondering, oh, is he gonna be in the AEW Casino Ladder match, which ended up being Brian Cage. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by him signing with WWE, and I would be totally cool with it. I want him to continue doing stuff with Daniel Bryan, continue putting on excellent matches against the Artist Collective. Just give those five guys like 30 minutes on every SmackDown episode. Solid show.
Yeah, I mean, I know the story that was going around was that apparently he wanted a raise, like many had gotten. They refused, so he didn't sign, and that's what happened. I hope this wasn't a case of WWE called his bluff and they signed him. I hope he got his raise.
Yeah, he
Because I
definitely
think the
deserved
man
it.
deserves it. Yeah.
Hopefully, if his program with Daniel Bryan ever stops, he doesn't get unused and he doesn't waste the years he has on his contract in WWE just sitting in catering, as is the meme. But I look forward to, like Austin said, more Drew Gulak and the Artist Collection, along with Daniel Bryan.
The Artist Collective.
Same thing,
The hipster squad.
basically.
I was just being a hipster, so
We're all three smartasses here. That's why this works.
anyways, that was
my ass is a genius. Anyway.
anyways, that was it for that was it for the pre. What quote?
What was that quote, James?
I said, I'll have you know my ass is a genius. Now.
He is a genius of the ass.
Brodie.
Sorry about that. Started choking on my own saliva there. I had to mute and cough.
So it's the guy whose ass is a genius.
Yeah, well, my saliva is not located in my ass. Anyway.
Let's hope not.
That would be one flexible man.
Anyways,
This has gone in a weird direction. Anyway.
Before we hit the pre-show, I just want to mention our main event to keep the viewers listeners listening. For tonight is a hell of a match. It is Christopher Daniels versus AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe in the best match in TNA history at Unbreakable 2005.
Which was for the X Division Championship with Christopher Daniels as the champion.
Yes, but before the rematch, it is time for the pre-show.
It's time for the opener.
The opener. It is time for the opener. That's what I meant.
But this is my pick, and this is once again from CZW. This time it's not a weird ladder match hybrid thingy-majiggy. It is from Small Beginnings Come Great Things 2011. CZW champion Jon Moxley versus challenger Brodie Lee. If that sounds familiar, then you probably watched Saturday's pay-per-view.
Ed, I'm sorry to jump in a bit, but that was a pretty bad intro. Not only did you forget the bit,
I was getting to that. I was explaining the match.
Okay.
Which I did not do too good of a job. I do admit that was pretty wordy.
All right.
But this match, I hope, is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Okay.
One fall.
Talk about me being shit, but that was also terrible.
Not only did you miss the bit, but you mispronounced the CZW/AEW champion's name.
I said Jon Moxley, like Justin Roberts.
I think you mean.
Oh, I see this joke.
It's supposed to be Jon Moxley.
You didn't do long enough.
On into eternity. Listen, you guys are giving me You guys were giving me shit all.
Moxley.
Thank you for giving our listeners a headache, James.
That was much.
That probably sounded even worse than it did to me, and I thought that sounded pretty terrible.
Well, your mic did cut out, but let's stop tearing each other a new one and let's watch Moxley and Lee do that for us.
That was good.
They will. Yeah, the match they had at Double or Nothing was good. This should be good too, if probably a fair bit different.
Their Double or Nothing match surprised a lot of people. A lot of people had low expectations for Brodie Lee, but he pulled it out, and they made a phenomenal match. Are you gentlemen ready to watch the prequel?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. On go. In 3, 2, 1, go. And we start with Moxley on top of Brodie Lee.
Yeah, that's
starting things out right away.
You know, I've never seen a match open with a piggyback before.
Also,
I imagine it didn't actually open with that.
Brodie Lee looks so different with short hair.
He doesn't have short hair. He just looks different.
He looks a lot more like He looks a lot more like Bruiser Brodie.
He does.
He has a very short beard, though, and his hair is not as long as it has been. He still has his bald, though. This is definitely still as hard hitting as their Double or Nothing match.
Nice suicide dive from Mox.
That it was.
All right, definitely CZW rules. No rules.
Oof. Oh.
Ooh, okay. Slapped him.
Mox has a bit of that rookie kind of moxie. Forgive the pun there. Forgive the pun there. I didn't intend for it.
I don't think he was a rookie at this point.
Yeah, I know he's champion. I just was saying, or younger. Younger is what I'm saying. Like,
accurate. I will say the arena is very CW.
He doesn't look nearly as grizzled. Oh boy, I saw 2 guys in Nexus shirts.
Well, they walk alone in the unknown. Sorry.
Underrated
theme. I feel like we've done this before. Oh, where the heck did that cable come from?
No idea.
There's Chekhov's table.
Have you guys ever heard the mashup of the Nexus theme with Black and Yellow?
No.
No.
That's actually pretty great.
Well, we used a broken table to further.
That was
clever. I like that.
The table shot itself, that was a bit ugly looking, how he fell on it.
Yeah, definitely a sore bump later in the week. I appreciate the ring announcer moving the ring bell for them.
Did you enjoy the sight of the guy terrified running away?
I mean, I would be too, considering it's Brodie Lee and Jon Moxley.
As would I, and I've been there, but not with these two specifically.
I love how the ref has the same shirt as security.
CZW colors. Also, CZW is so violent, I wouldn't be surprised if the qualifications were fairly similar.
That's fair.
Yeah, not wrong, to be honest.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Moxley's finish the didn't Drew McIntyre originally have Moxley's finish?
The Future Shock DDT?
The Future Shock DDT. That's what I meant.
I mean, I know that's what McIntyre called it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, Cactus Jack uses a double underhook DDT for his finish, too. So...
Yeah.
Basically, everyone Extreme and Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is not Extreme?
Not especially. Ooh.
Note to self, find some ICW content.
Oh, yeah, ICW, right. Okay, yeah, I've seen that stuff. Okay.
Also, to be fair, Drew McIntyre's chops would grow hair on your chest.
Hey, I'm a huge Noam Dar fan, I'll have you know. Anyways, I like the way that Brodie just totally no-sold like 2 lariats in the ring.
Agreed.
With the 2 big dudes beating the hell out of each other.
Yep. Just like their match at Double or Nothing, I think they've spent an equal amount of time, or an equal or more amount of time out of the ring than in.
I do want to say it's a testament to how big Brodie is that he makes Moxley look small.
Moxley is not a small guy. Hey, look, there's a Moxley.
Like he's bigger now than he was during this match, but still.
Yeah, he actually has pecs now, like full pecs. So he's definitely put on muscle.
What is he setting up?
Suplex into the...
Oh.
Ooh. Suplex.
That's not padded at all.
Nothing can beat a good suplex. Shout out to Trey Boucher. That's a guy in my EFED. Trey Boucher, if you're listening, hi. Thank you for putting me on Suplexes of the Week. Anyway, there's a match happening.
He just kicked out of 2.
That was not the wacky line.
That also was not a good loose as press. That's
it was not at all. Figure 4? I forget. Is Moxley a heel here?
I honestly don't know. I don't think so, considering I heard the crowd chanting "Fuck him up, Moxley, fuck him up" earlier. Which, by the way, I love that chant. It's always a great chant. The "fuck him up," insert name here, "fuck him up."
I prefer the "you sick fuck" chant, but
both are excellent.
That one's good
not
too.
Mutually exclusive. You can have
no
both
chant.
of those in a match.
No chant is mutually exclusive, except for "Let's Go Cena" and "Cena sucks."
No, they absolutely aren't mutually exclusive. They almost always happen at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of mutually exclusive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Inclusive.
Yeah, I'm an asshole, I know.
Mox's jean pockets are ripped up. I don't think he's... I might have happened when he was in the table. I don't know.
Maybe. They may have just always been that, because he does kind of go in for the whole ripped up thing.
I like how Brodie has a bandana in his pocket. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Superplex. 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 Superplex.
Oh, what are they going to do?
It's a superplex. I told you guys.
Yeah, it was. I was a little worried that they were going to go the other way.
I only said it about... I only said it about 7 times.
Well, you were right. Fuck.
Jesus. That was a hell of a big move.
That it was. Did you see John Moxley's head fly off into the crowd?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yep. Kind of a shitty chokeslam, to be honest.
A little, yeah.
Oh. I saw a guy with a cane earlier. Oh, shit.
Oh, glass. Fun.
Why am I not surprised? Well, I am a
This
bit
isn't even
surprised.
necessarily a heel thing because just this
It's
sometimes
CZW.
happens in death matches. They just ask them to bring the violent stuff. Like that happens sometimes.
It's gonna hurt.
Interesting choice.
Holy shit, a cutter.
A cutter. 1, 2. Chekhov's glass. Oh, he's going for
Oh, no.
the.
Oh,
Ah, Jesus.
hey!
To be fair, I think his we haven't seen most of his back, but his shoulders looked pretty good.
I see glass shards still on there. Ooh.
1. That almost looked like a 1 count.
Oh, there's
There's another table.
All I'm saying is that for a fall backwards into shattered glass, that could have got a lot worse for Moxley.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
you that.
He does not look cut up at all, though I'm pretty sure the glass is sugar glass.
It's yeah.
I wouldn't bet on that. Let's wait until we get a close-up shot.
Yeah.
Possible, but I wouldn't bet on that.
It's CZW. They do real shit. Oh boy. For an 11-minute match, they've got it in a lot of like hardcore of shit.
Oh yeah, no, that was real glass.
Yeah, that was real glass. Yep.
It just needed a few seconds to start bleeding. Because real blood does that. It takes a second.
Oh, God.
Especially when it's a bunch of little cuts and not one big one. Oh, fuck.
God, that's not good.
Through the table, through the thumbtacks.
That is a bad cover.
Doesn't matter when you put your opponent through a table with tacks on it.
Well,
I'm actually kind of.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good match. I will say not as good as their double or nothing match, but that was very violent and very CZW of them.
Yeah, that's about exactly what I would have expected from Jon Moxley versus Brodie Lee in CZW in 2011.
Also on this show was Orange Cassidy versus AR Fox, Adam Cole versus Ruckus, the Briscoes versus some team. I am though a bit surprised this was the main event. Like
this was for the
maybe like there was a longer match earlier.
This was the world title match though. Moxley was the
yeah.
champion, so this is still a very enjoyable match. I liked what I saw. I did not expect that to be Acro Glass, even though it is CCW.
Oh yeah, one set of curiosity because I wanted to see it. This was before all the stuff with them being super greasy. I knew about it anyway. I bought a Tournament of Death DVD, which I still have, and I'm just reading through the match types. So one of them is a Four Corners of Pain match. I'm just waiting to see what this was, and then I found out when the match started that it was a pun, because in all four corners was a pane of glass.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
If you did it, Sammy Callahan was also on this show too.
Ooh.
Alex Colon. I don't know who that is right now.
Alex Colon. Now, I would imagine that would be one of the Shining Stars. Someone in that family, at least.
Don't forget about 13 with spelled THURTEEN.
Alex Colon is definitely not a member of the Colones that you are thinking of because he's an American professional wrestler and he does not look Hispanic at all.
Anyways, it was a good match.
enjoyable. I'm very happy with what I saw.
Fairly standard, but
Yeah, all right. I was wrong on Alex there. Apologies to Alex Cologne. Well, yes, that was a fun, quick death match. I enjoyed it.
But our next match is being thrown over to James and going north of the border once again.
And not only that, it is scheduled for one fall.
wonderful.
And it is a match between Psycho Mike Rollins
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Kikutaro, who I don't know if these two know Kikutaro.
Ooh.
Not really.
Kikutaro
I've never
is
seen it.
one
I've
of
never seen
the
him.
best comedy wrestlers ever. He's very good.
I've never seen him in my life, but if he's going up against Psycho Mike, I don't like it.
Fair enough.
And this was from Smash Wrestling's event, In Your Dreams, it was called. And I am also going to specify two things. A, this show took place in December. You'll see why I specified that during the match. And
I can see it was uploaded on Christmas Eve, so
yeah, but they uploaded as part of their like best of 2018 thing. So a lot of shows came out in December for that reason. But this one actually was recorded in December. The other thing I will say is that leading up to this match, for various reasons, something that had debuted for Mike Rollins was his conscience would speak to him out loud through the speakers in the arena. So just know that that's a thing that has already existed going into this match.
yes.
Oh boy.
I will also say, prepare to see a lot more of Mr. Mike Rollins because he has become Card Subject Change's favorite wrestler, possibly.
We might have a minicast of several Mike Rollins matches. Stay tuned.
Well,
I was trying to be vague there, but go ahead, Ed.
Small plug. Might not.
so without any further ado...
Oh, wait, I have an ado.
Oh, wait. Okay, ado.
All of the matches for the Tonight Show are on YouTube, so yeah, that's how you can watch them along with us.
There will be no paywall behind anything on these shows. Well, Tonight Show.
All right.
Sorry about for the ado, but we must tell you that these matches are available on the tube of you now.
Okay.
Woo.
Woo is what I say to that.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it?
All right. On go.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. The hell did Zack Ryder have to do with anything?
He said woo, and I went woo, woo, woo. You know it. Oh,
All
go, something. Also an underrated theme.
What's an underrated theme? Oh, Zack Ryder's? Yeah, that is very good.
I think I've seen Kikutaro before, but probably not his matches. I've just seen him.
Can't say I have. Still haven't because there's so much smoke. Okay, there he is. King of what?
Comedy.
Ah, okay.
He just Kamehameha, which someone's probably gonna call me out for saying it wrong.
Sorry,
I don't watch that. I don't watch that anime, so no.
He did Kamehameha, and someone's gonna call me out for saying it wrong.
Speaking of great theme songs.
I don't think we were talking about that.
Ed mentioned Zack Ryder's is great.
Oh, okay.
I've called 3
radio.
Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike.
Oh, Mike.
I like how when he stopped because the music stopped, he started a little bit before the music. Holy cow! Jesus, that size difference.
Oh, Psycho Mike's a big dude.
Yeah, I think I knew that because we saw him in the tag match.
Yeah.
Kikutaro makes him look even bigger.
But I like to find out. Kikutaro's not really small.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he can.
He's not
five
big either, but he's not small.
He can just barely see over the ring ropes. Like, I'm guessing he's 5'5".
Nah, I think he's bigger than that because I'm 5'5" and I'm a short motherfucker.
Okay, 5'7" maybe.
Yeah, maybe somewhere around there.
Might be my size.
I like to point out that referee's not a small referee either.
No, he's not. He's probably 5'10". Apologies for using the American feet and inches instead of the other.
Yeah.
What do you
Small Japanese. He's pointing out the size difference. He's like, big Canadian, small Japanese. No. Immediate chant of hug it out.
I'm getting flashbacks to the opener from last week.
Having big balls.
Yeah. Like, oh, Mike, this is your Conjure speaking. You're not afraid of clowns. You're tough, and you've got big balls.
All right.
Oh my gosh, he's still got the zipper. He's still got the zipper. Oh no, wait, that's something else. I feel bad about saying that.
No.
I don't think it's real hands. Almost doesn't count. Fight. What? What are those sounds?
I don't know.
We went from and thumbtacks to this.
98%.
This is why wrestling is great. You can go from throwing people into glass to this. Think about small penis. Oh God. God.
Where'd it go?
Oh God. Was that you who was asking to see it in the crowd?
No.
Damn.
There'd be nothing to see. Where'd it go?
The clown knows magic.
You made my penis disappear. That's an actual sentence that has now been said in a wrestling match.
The clown knows the Lorena Bobbitt spell. Didn't expect a Lorena Bobbitt joke, did you?
No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
What are you doing? Sorry, that excitement was great. Oh, a wrestling move!
Oh my
He can do an arm drag.
Oh, fuck.
Somewhere Jim Cornette is having another aneurysm. Someone needs to check him.
It's not a moss covered free handled family granuzza, but it's something.
There's a bit of a front row
Mike's face.
with a twisted.
What is Mike doing?
He's working the hard cam.
He's a wizard.
I think somebody said, "Hey, spare your penis."
A door underneath there.
Check your pants. Right in the butt.
Excuse me. Excuse me. One more time.
Bad Psycho Mike. Bad.
Yeah, they're fun.
Ric Flair style.
Never say that Kikutaro never doesn't bump.
Yeah.
I love.
He kicked his ass for doing it.
He's using the force. Kikutaro is a rookie in the business of fighting himself.
He's stealing that lady's chair, it looks like.
Hey, he took a bunch of people's chairs. He's setting them up.
He goes back and does it again. I've got it. It's a time loop.
Oh god, that's all we need in wrestling is new timelines.
No. More chairs.
More chairs.
That's even legal.
Put these in your... the chairs go.
I was going to mention earlier that Kikutaro, if Kikutaro and Psycho Mike Rollins took on Joey Ryan, they'd have no problems. No. More.
No.
It's a ladder. What is he going to use the paint stand for?
I don't want to know.
Maybe not.
Jump up and down.
Off the ladder, through the chair.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Stomp.
He's a foreign national. Get the oil.
Oil.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Ho, 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 bitches. Oh, hey, there's a Montreal Canadiens shirt.
Christmas was 2 weeks ago.
To explain that one, they were filming this for their TV, which so it would have the commentator said that because this episode would have ran like 2 weeks after Christmas. But it actually did happen in December.
Hey. Ooh, hot.
Go to do it, Mike.
Oh no!
Oh no! It can't make him any crazier.
An electrocuted. New most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Oh my God.
And I'm just trying to picture. And the winner of this match, a Christmas tree.
And there was a Christmas tree in WWE. It was not that far off.
Actually, it would just be Christmas. Christmas wins this match.
Stock or stocking.
I like how they both do the exact same thing.
Oh man.
The bows are back. They have staples in them. That's not something you see every day. Got it.
Oh my God. Ooh.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, hope for that.
It's a stop sign. Presents.
Oh God, no.
What's in the box? 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 What's in the sack? What's in the sack? What's in the sack? What's in the sack?
Oh.
It's like that time. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna bring it up there.
Oh shit, fine. You're a Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Kikutaro. I can't sing.
Are they chanting sharing?
They're saying share it.
Even to a child.
He just
Kids
yelled, "Only
from-
kids."
Yes, only kids. That's
He
a
doesn't
good
want to share it.
Kikutaro.
He doesn't want to share it, but you'll give it to the kids. You'll give some to the kids.
That's his
Finish
reaction.
whoever yelled, "It's your penis."
Yay!
Oil up.
Oil up. Oil up. Oil up. The
Oh no!
1, 2, 3. His shirt fell off.
Well, he took it off for the oil.
Oh yeah. Oh duh. Yeah. Boo! Psycho Mike's conscience. Talk about it.
He's-
Talk about a true heel.
He's taking his feet back.
Oh no!
Woo! Oh, God, he exposed himself. Don't watch along. That's gonna sound really weird. Oh, we actually get to see the Smash Wrestling commentators.
Yep.
Well, that certainly has jazzed up tonight's dark match, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
It was very entertaining. Thank you for that, James. Very well picked.
Not a problem. I also love that in that universe, for some reason, lit up Christmas trees electrocute people. But
Not to mention bows are like thumbtacks.
yeah,
This is why wrestling is beautiful. You can go from death
Man.
match to comedy match. Wonderful, wonderful sport we have
And,
here.
and our comedy matches, they just keep topping each other.
Surprisingly, to be honest, I thought we peaked.
Every match is. Sorry.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Every match is funnier than the last.
And eventually we'll peak once we pull out the WLC match.
I don't know about that. But yeah, that was a very fun match.
Again, thank you, James, for bringing us back up to Canada. Canada has not yet to disappoint.
always happy to bring out some more Psycho Mike.
I think technically we're actually going back to Canada because I think TNA at that time was from in Canada, right? Technically.
Let me check.
I mean, I don't know where this exact show was. I think they were like based in like Florida at the time.
Yeah, this show is in Orlando. TNA was based in Impact was based in Orlando.
Okay.
Orlando, Florida.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that was a very good comedy match.
Excellent by both of those gentlemen. That was a great introduction to Kikutaro.
Also, for anyone wondering, because I always see comments on Psycho Mike matches, his theme song is Summer Dress by July Talk. Very good song. Anyway.
Nice. Good shit. It was very good.
Good shit. Yeah. I can't believe it only has 3,000 views.
Such good shit.
Yeah, more people need to see this match. It was very good. Well worth the time to watch it.
Can't argue with that.
But if we have nothing else to say, I think it is time for the main event, which was picked by Austin tonight.
Yes, it is time for your main event. The following match is the triple threat match for the X Division title, and it is set for one fall.
One
fall. One fall. One fall.
Yeah.
One fall.
So this is again, it's Unbreakable 2005. It's AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus the champion Christopher Daniels, and it is widely declared as the best match in TNA history. Um, only match to get 5 stars from Dave Meltzer, featuring 3 guys who have become pillars of the industry, and they were a bit younger at this time. I imagine I believe I would believe Christopher Daniels would be the oldest guy in this match, but AJ Styles and Samoa Joe aren't far behind. But yeah, it's a match that I've always heard great things about, and it's a match I've never seen, and I think it's going to be it's a hell of a match. So
I'm looking forward to it. It's a
I've not seen it either, but I've also heard great things about it.
gotta say, I'm a bit shocked it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I will say it is a testament to the match that the X Division title main evented this show, going on over the World Championship match at this time.
Yeah, well, they knew their shit. They knew that this was their version of the uh, WCW cruiserweight division, and the X division was like incredible. It's almost like SmackDown 6 caliber. So many high work rate guys putting on good match after good match after good match.
That includes these 3 gentlemen here. I don't know who would be the other 3 in that SmackDown 6 equation, but give me these 3 every day.
I'm not saying that it was exactly the SmackDown 6. I'm just saying it was SmackDown 6 level. Like people, they were consistently putting on really good matches.
Fair enough.
Agreed.
If we are ready, though, go ahead and count us off, Austin.
All right, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, the X division was like a cruiserweight division, except there wasn't actually a weight limit. It was just kind of in style.
They also said that this division was the signature of the TNA roster currently.
It certainly stood them out, put them on the map.
Oh, was this back when they had the is it 6 or 8 sided ring?
Probably.
It's always
I'm
an
not
interesting.
sure.
Joe.
Bit interesting to have the shot of the tube.
Yeah.
Very young looking Samoa Joe, I will say that.
No, I think it's 4-sided.
That's what it definitely looks like right now. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think
this was after that. Got it.
no, I think they adopted it actually later on.
Oh, okay. I believe it.
That is a lot of sparks. It's pre-dad hair, AJ Styles.
He still sounds like AJ Styles, that's for sure.
Yeah. Though I'll be quite honest, AJ and TNA, I was expecting the get ready to fly.
It actually might be six-sided. I'm not sure.
And your champion, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
He's gone through quite a few gimmicks.
Yeah. I do like this
He's
music.
been he's been Curryman, Fallen Angel.
Oh yeah, that is not a four-sided ring.
Yeah. They did a good job of making the shot look like it. Yeah, see? It looks like a normal ring.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with a six-sided ring, or is it? Yeah.
Well, he said this will be my finest hour. I would agree with that.
How about we have Borash commentating or introducing?
One fall.
One fall.
Goatee makes him look very young.
He's not on your left right now, Borash.
There he is. His
Like
left.
where he's standing right now, he's not on his left. Here, Daniels is on his left.
Well, he turned around to introduce
Okay.
him.
He also I don't think he has the AJ tattoo on his torso.
Not
Well, I think isn't that like based on his children or something? Because like all his kids have the initials AJ.
yes,
I think
yes.
so. Is that a tattoo?
Yeah, he's got an Ankh tattoo. He still has that.
Cool. Just never noticed it before. Huh.
I mean, it made sense with the Fallen Angel gimmick.
No, I'm not
No,
saying it did it. I just didn't notice it before.
He now just kind of still has a tiny Ankh tattoo. It's kind of weird now, actually.
Well, he kind of came back sorta as the Fallen Angel that one time when he got injured, but
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I can see that this is off to a rocketing start. I will say I like how they have the turnbuckles TNA.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, fucking.
God,
Oof.
jeez. These are some nasty shots. I thought we were done. Uh-oh.
Already going for submissions and pinfalls. Wow. That's an interesting hold. I like that.
That it is.
He is the Samoan submission machine, so I expect nothing less from him.
Yeah.
God, that's an elevation. Ah, God, that definitely hurt.
Damn.
Oh,
Wow.
that was cool.
Nice one. Bit surprised to hear Fallen Angel chants. I thought he was a heel, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure AJ Styles is a face. I don't know about the rest of the people. I would probably wager to guess Samoa Joe is a heel. I have no idea where Christopher Daniels lies.
No, I think some Joe and AJ are actually the faces here. Daniels
I
is the
actually
heel.
don't know, but what I will say is it's a smarky crowd still cheer for all three anyway.
Yep.
That's probably more what's happening. Oof.
I'm pretty sure Joe and AJ are the faces here.
Oh,
Yeah, that hurt. Wait, what? I've never seen that spot with the smaller man taking out the bigger dude.
That's Christopher Daniels for you. Also, Daniels has always been like really good at high flying. Like I love the BME.
okay.
Oh, it's gonna hit us with that springboard shooting star.
Yep.
Holy shit, indeed. Oof.
That was smooth.
That it was. Dude.
I haven't even seen the full match yet I know why this match has been highly praised already.
Yeah. Nice monkey flip. Holy shit.
Yes.
Damn.
Monkey flip into the Rana.
That was cool.
That was beautiful. Oh, shit.
Holy shit! Camera shot didn't catch the full impact, yet it was still perfect. Like you could just see him falling in the back, and you knew that was bad.
Yeah.
The camera
Gotta
caught
agree.
just enough for you to realize he's fucked. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, the shot. That's some stiff stuff. Uh-oh, Samoa.
Oh,
Which I don't know if it was called that at the time.
It was just rear naked choke. They just called it what it was.
oh, jeez. Corkscrew. Diving corkscrew senton? That's what that looked like
Yeah.
to me.
I
Accurate?
believe that's what it was. I think he calls it like spiral tap or something like that.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hello, Austin?
Everything's fine.
Cool.
Okay. Someone hit the wrong button.
Alrighty, what a match. And it's not even halfway through yet.
Oh, damn.
I'd be happy. I am very happy to have more of this.
Best.
Ooh. Damn, I wanted to see it.
Ooh.
That's, geesh, these shots still sound nasty.
Oh,
Ow. Fuck. Again.
Man, that was awesome.
that it was.
That was stiff as hell.
I appreciate the little pause when he bounced off the ropes. Add a little bit of variance.
This is awesome indeed. Holy hell. Ooh.
Comic drop. Holy sh!
And that was almost a Claymore and almost a V-trigger combined.
Why haven't I seen him do that before? I meant it's because he was a tad more athletic back here.
I think Samoa Joe is athletic. I just don't think he's allowed to showcase as much.
Don't get me wrong, I think he's under showcase, but like that's also something I don't know.
Well, there is
He's a
nearly
tad
another.
he's a tad more of a heavyweight right now.
Yeah, it's also almost 2 decades later.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You don't think Joe's a heavyweight then? He looks like he was a heavyweight then.
They do have him at 280, so
I'm saying
He's heavier now.
more. He's yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
I'm sure
Okay,
he's
cool. We're on the
heavier
same
now.
page.
Anyway, this match is great.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he actually hooked the bottom rope to save
Yeah,
himself.
hook the bottom rope.
Jesus, AJ, stop taking the outside bumps.
Jeez.
You know the thing about pushing AJ.
Oh, big guy goes.
Holy cow!
These big guys.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Even better than the dive itself was the ominous sight of watching Joe get up while they were brawling in the ground.
That's why I unfortunately cut off Austin.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Austin.
Yeah, you know, the thing about throwing AJ Styles out of the ring is that at some point he's going to need to get back into the ring. And he has plenty of ways to do that that will hurt you a lot.
That's true.
Right to the eyes, right to the eyes. Oh boy.
Oh boy, something good's going to happen.
Oh God, what is happening?
Oh,
Oh, shit. Threw him
Brutal
both
looking thing. That was a great raw power spot.
Very.
damn right.
I have not seen that before. That was great.
Oh, I like those punches.
Joe is just slapping him.
Oh, oh,
Ooh,
oh.
that was a nasty.
He got hot. Joe got high on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Muscle buster.
Love me a good muscle buster.
Ooh, scoop
I
slam.
was,
Nice.
I like how the title went flying with that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now that was
Ooh.
a Blue Thunder bomb.
That was a beautifully executed Blue Thunder bomb.
We've seen a bunch of like half Blue Thunder bombs in the past. That was a full one.
Ooh, that was nice. This has been so good.
yep.
Do it. Best moonsault
Oh,
ever.
hell
Ooh,
yeah. That was the best movesault ever. God, that was beautiful.
That's another thing that has only like one way you can pronounce it, in my opinion. It's best moonsault ever. Oh, Angel's wings.
Also nice.
Is that the same as the Crossroads?
It looks like it, yes.
Yeah, I don't think he invented the move, Cody.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even sure if Daniels invented the move. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think it was.
wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice,
That's always a
beautiful.
fun one.
The look of shock on AJ's face kind of made me laugh.
That was a great facial expression from him.
Mm.
Samoa Joe's not in camera.
Superplex, 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 superplex.
Ooh.
Superplex?
Another
Superplex.
one.
Oh, where's Joe?
Yeah, he's still not on camera.
Let's crawl it in.
Joe. Dur, 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 dur. 1, 2.
I love spots like that where one guy just sneaks in, realizes both are pinnable, tries both.
Oh,
Ah,
nice
boy.
transition.
Very.
Damn.
Oh man, this is so good.
Yeah. Hell of a match. That's an understatement.
Damn, that was a stiff chop. There's the pen.
Finally.
Waiting for that too. Whoa, boy. Styles picked up Joe of all people.
Holy cow. Torture
Torture
rack. Have not seen AJ do that before.
On a man of Joe style size to boot.
Nice headbutt.
They just kick him right in the jaw. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Crowd is correct.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Guess you could say it's a smart
boy.
crowd.
Very smart. Oh, Styles Class.
Styles Clash.
Oh, that was very close.
That is up there as one of. It's impressive just how many ways AJ can reverse something into a Styles Clash.
Yeah.
Be good at that move. Very efficient.
Low bridge.
That was even
Not
a little
really. Not even a low bridge. That was not even a low bridge.
moved. That was just an open bridge. I've had better jokes than that one. That one's not good. Ooh, some to the eye.
Real quick, I want to say I think the commentary has done a good job of selling the big fight feel of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Terry has added a
Angel's
lot.
Wings.
No, that's Angel's Wings. Okay, I thought the thing before was Angel's Wings. I don't know how.
Oh my God, AJ
Nice.
Styles won.
That was cool.
That was cool.
I was expecting Joe to win, considering he was undefeated going into this match.
No, he was undefeated going into a different match, and then he lost it.
Oh, okay.
See, I actually figured Joe wasn't going to win because of the undefeated thing, and the triple threat was a way for him to lose and still be protected.
Fair enough.
He earned it.
Not that I was confident in that, just because I honestly believed it could have been any of them because I didn't know.
Actually,
I am not disappointed
but-
in outcome from this match.
he
That
might.
was-
He might have been undefeated.
I'm not sure. Regardless, that was a masterclass.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure he was undefeated because he looks very furious.
Yeah. What a match.
Truly phenomenal.
Thanks, Ed. Yeah, I was just reading something on Squared Circle about how finishers are ruining wrestling because like you now you know how a match is going to end, essentially, and that they're not that you can't have a finisher. It's more like you need to have more finishes that don't happen with a finisher, like more signatures or normal moves ending matches. That was a good example. But yeah, that was one hell of a match. Definitely lives up to the hype.
Absolutely. That was great. Also, they were hyping up Daniels' longest reign, and while true at the time, I'm not sure if it still is, but it was only a 182-day reign, actually. He actually beat Styles for the title in the Ultimate X Challenge match that also involved Alex Skipper and Ron Killings, also known as R-Truth now.
That's cool.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, it's a really good match. It showcases all three guys very well.
Absolutely deserving of the 5-star rating that it received and all the accolades it did receive. Just
Yeah. It was obviously an incredible match. It's one of those matches where it's hard to say too much about because it kind of says everything it needs to on its own.
Yeah. We're just adding more of the same to the pot, really.
Another thing is like,
please don't stop listening, but we probably made that match worse. Like, let's be honest. There's no way we could have added to that match. So the only other way it can go.
We
Well-
appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Let me be clear. I didn't mean listening with you guys made that worse for me. It's not what I was saying. Let me be clear.
we
Fair
get what you
enough.
mean.
So,
I can't believe that Impact is still going after all the shit they've been through. It's pretty incredible that they've been able to keep it up and
They
still
will
be
not
putting
die.
on. They won't die, and
I don't
now
even mean this as an insult. I just mean this as a statement. They are the cockroach of professional wrestling.
they put on great shows at times. This one including Poker 8 matches, and other times they put on absolute shit shows. Yeah, just probably watch the Hogan era, probably.
I mean, there was that match with Sting. Maybe I'll put that on my list. Anyway.
oof.
One
I think you figured out the one I was talking about. Anyway.
One gold nugget in a pile of shit doesn't make it a good pile of shit.
It's not a gold nugget. God damn it.
I might not know the match. Probably don't.
You may have heard of it, but you may not have realized what I was talking about. I'll probably mention it later.
Anyways, yeah, this was one hell of a match.
It wasn't the one with Hardy, was it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yes. Moving on.
That's not a gold nugget. That's for damn sure.
Jesus.
Might be a crack of other rock.
Yeah, this was it was incredible. It lived up to the hype. You can't say much about it.
Yeah, it was so very, very good.
All three men worked well together. The styles clashed perfectly, all pun intended. Lots of hard-hitting action, flips for days, amazing moves. Just a joy to watch.
All right.
Everything
Well,
I just said.
well, that was our main event, but we aren't done yet because we have the dark match. And the dark match this week was chosen by me. And our topic this week, I think James first said this topic when we were talking off show, but I decided to put it up. It is the best comedy wrestler not named Orange Cassidy.
Yep, we are ruling out the Master of Sloth style.
Because he's just too good. Absolutely brutal, man.
Honestly, I consider him more of a deathmatch wrestler than a comedy wrestler, but that's just my personal opinion. Don't know why he's excluded here, but okay.
Oh boy, this is El Generico all over again.
Ole, ole, ole.
Ole.
Ole, ole, ole.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm now just really want to see Orange Cassidy in a death match. Anyway.
Versus El Generico? Me too.
Sure. Absolutely.
Jeez.
Okay, but let's agree.
Not sure if I could watch that.
Let's agree it would be mask versus glasses, right? Right.
Oh Jesus. It just occurred to me that's something he can put on the line if need be.
He just loses and Generica just steps on the glasses, breaking him in two.
Heel.
Who is this heel El Generico?
No, but I want him. I want him so bad.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, comedy wrestling. It's a thing. It's a thing that we all seem to like a lot.
We might have watched a comedy match on this show, actually.
We've watched a few on this podcast. Just a few.
No.
Yeah. I think comedy wrestling is one of the. I mean, obviously, I think one of the best things about wrestling is that it caters to all styles. I mean, that's one reason why like AEW is one of my favorite promotions right now because they have all types of styles. But comedy wrestling is maybe one of my favorites. It's when wrestling is at its most outrageous and arguably when it's at its most entertaining. Anyway, so
I love wrestling that can be like this show where we saw a death match, comedy match, and then just holy shit, that's really good.
Yeah.
Not always in that order.
Nope.
Cars
subject to change.
Yep.
Insert that joke here.
Yeah. Carry on. But anyways, so I'm picking first here because I suggested the topic, and when I was thinking about this, there's a lot of people who are very good at comedy, but they're also really good at other stuff, and they're not always known for their comedy. Like some people I consider like Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, people of that type who could get a really good laugh out of the crowd, but were also Edge and Christian, yeah, but we're also well known for other things. So I chose not to go with those guys. I chose to go with a more pure comedy wrestler who always brings some very interesting stuff to the ring, and and never fails to make me laugh. It's a guy we've seen on the show already. It's Psycho Mike Rollins because heck yeah,
Slow clap. Beautiful pick. Beautiful
Psycho
pick.
Mike. Psycho Mike.
Psycho Mike,
Psycho
Psycho Mike.
Time for me to get my B pick out.
Yeah, I mean, what more can he say? Like, I've only seen 5 or 6 of his matches, and the guy is he never fails to make me laugh. He's always going like the extra level. He's coming up with some wacky shit that I just never. It's obscure random comedy that works so well to me.
I mean, his present was a bottle of oil, and we popped hard.
No, his present for Kikutaro was candy cans.
Which also popped me.
Like to point out, that's also not even the first time Mike Rollins has been given a bottle of oil as a gift. Beside the point, I don't think the other match is on YouTube. Otherwise, I would have probably brought it up by now.
And I guarantee if you show me another match that he receives a bottle of oil as a gift, I will still really pop.
Yeah.
He knows his shtick, and he knows he comes up with good ways to elaborate on that shtick so that it's even funnier. Like he does good like long running humor, like the stuff with his conscience, oil, what's in the box, and then he does random shit like suddenly his dick disappears.
I hope you found it, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a wrestler who's made me laugh the most out of anyone here. I've seen. Not named Orange Cassidy, obviously. Anyways, I've talked on long enough. It's time for Ed's pick.
I will say I am fully on board the Psycho Mike train. He has quickly become one of my favorite wrestlers. I love Psycho Mike. Excellent pick. Sorry, James, you had your pick stolen. Hopefully, I steal your second pick.
I kind of saw it coming.
I
have 3, so no worries.
I would hope so because you're picking last. But my pick is actually a legend of business. He should probably go in the WWE Hall of Fame, and he was actually he can both do comedy but also be a serious wrestler because he was the first Black NWA World Champion, Ron Killings, aka
Really?
R-Truth.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am picking the man who currently I think has something like 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, whatever the fuck his shtick is, champion. I mean, do I need to say more? He's made that title relevant alongside Drake Maverick or Rockstar Spud or however you want to say his name as well. He is very self-aware that he is pretty wacky and he's just always on top of his stuff. He doesn't really care about being the butt of the joke. He's still a phenomenal wrestler, but he's also hilarious. I mean, he pulled out buck teeth on the show on probably last Raw. And that
I'm not sure about that.
I'll be honest, that one didn't hit, but I generally agree with you. R-Truth is amazing.
I'm also not sure. He had like one run as a serious wrestler when he
in
went up
WWE. Though to be fair, that was a good run that stopped for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm not as familiar with his stuff outside of it.
He also was in WWE in like 2002-ish as something else. I don't know his name.
Hey, Quick.
Okay, Quick. There we go. I don't know if that was serious or not, but that might have been the second run where he was serious. Semi-serious at least. But yeah, R-Truth, even on Twitter, the stuff he posts is funny. I know he did a parody of Old Town Road. That was hilarious. I mean, the dude just knows comedy. Makes me laugh every time. Love him.
He's arguably the biggest perpetrator of keeping kayfabe alive, brother.
There's a few more on that list, but yeah, he is up there keeping kayfabe alive.
I think my one of my favorite R-Truth moments was when he undeclared for the Royal Rumble, and he said, and he thought he was fighting. He thought Paul Heyman was entering the Rumble, and then when he found out Paul Heyman wasn't in it, he's like, I didn't know that. And Paul's like, how could you not know? And he's like, Paul, you talk a lot. You talk a lot.
Bless R-Truth. Bless him. I mean, he got little Jimmy, imaginary friend. What else did we got to say?
he's the only man who could make who for whom I actually want to see Brock Lesnar in WWE again because I want to see more Brock Lesnar in our truth segments. Although I think the cons might outweigh the pros there. I'm not sure. I still haven't decided.
If they're away from the main title, although Truth should probably be a world champion at this point in WWE, but regardless, if it's following Brock Lesnar, maybe steer away from the main title. But yeah, I would take more Truth than Lesnar. Anyway, I think I've talked enough. James, did I steal your B pick?
No, you didn't. I did. I had two more, and I was genuinely trying to decide the whole time while you were talking. I have decided. Kikutaro barely missed out. Kikutaro is great. However, my pick is...
We cannot hear it.
Okay, well, I hope I could pick it up, but apparently I couldn't. What you would have heard was boom, boom, Colt Cabana.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. That's a solid pick. Well done.
Colt Cabana. It's hard to say other than he's an excellent comedy wrestler as well as just an excellent wrestler. He's one of the few comedy wrestlers I know that is so good that he can have a match that is a serious match and a comedy match at the same fucking time somehow. Like, he is funny during a serious match, but you can also still take him seriously, and that's
he's
like at the same time.
He's developed his own style. Yeah.
That's just very impressive. I hope he can pull that match up where he's both hilarious and also trying to do his best to win. Because
it's like that. It's like all of his matches.
Yeah. It's his own style.
Pick a Colt Cabana match. It's that.
It's the reason that he's gained so much respect and like so much notoriety, even though he like has mainly wrestled on like he's mostly wrestled on like indie promotions and like I mean he was in like ROH and stuff. Like he hasn't my point is he hasn't been like on a major televised promotion and yet he's still super well known and
well,
stuff.
He did have a run in WWE. We don't talk about that.
No, he was Jew McJewface or something very insensitive on that note. But
anyways,
that's our second NWA champion that we nominated for best comedy wrestler.
Anyways, like my point was that he's developed his own style that's so noticeable that he's become like so well known.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree. He is a very prominent indie wrestler. Very happy that he's now in a big promotion like AEW with a nice TV deal that he gets to showcase his talent to the world, where he's not again that really insensitive Jewish character.
Well, I think his character was mostly the same. It just wasn't portrayed very well. His name was just like the most stereotypical Jewish name you could have thought of. Regardless,
the name alone makes it pretty insensitive.
Colt Cabana is a good pick. I think maybe one of the things that made me laugh the most from a Colt Cabana thing was it was actually in the YouTube video / short film Wrestling Isn't Wrestling, and he has a it's telling the story of Triple H, and Triple H is coming out and trying to get the fans' approval, and he yells, "Get the tomatoes!" And then later on, Triple H tries to do it again, and he's still not liked, and then Colt Cabana says, "Get the bricks!" So now, like anytime like Colt Cabana is involved in something, I think, "Get the
bricks, 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 bricks."
There's the one spot he does which I love where he'll like fall to his back and like kick his opponent's legs from like the inside to like force them into a split. It's great. Like while he'll have them in like an arm lock though, so they can't just stop him.
Nice.
I mean anyone who has the Superman pin as one of their finishers is definitely up there in terms of comedy wrestling.
I really love that pin. That pin is nice.
And he always he looks right in the camera and gives a thumbs up as he does it.
Yeah. It's so perfect too, because it's the most smug imaginable thing, but also you believe that, oh yeah, that would be hard to get out of. That looks awkward.
Not Colt Cabana. Boom, boom.
Boom.
Colt
wow,
Cabana.
that was perfect.
Boom, boom. Colt Cabana.
Straight out of that.
Yeah.
sky.
So that was our dark match. R-Truth versus Colt Cabana versus Psycho Mike Rollins.
Now I know we have 2 NWA World Champions, former, but I think
With
Mike
that,
Rollins has this one. Just a little biased there.
we'll see. But with that, we thank you for listening to the Card Subject to Change podcast. This episode being named Psycho Triangle because we had Psycho Mike Rollins, we had a death match with 2 psychos, and we had a triple threat.
Yep, that one's probably our most on the nose one to date. Next week we have a special episode, but you'll have to stay tuned to find out why it's so special.
Can I give him a hint?
Sure.
Evolution. Not revolution. Evolution. I don't know.
You botched that horribly, but good try.
Yes, I did.
Evolution is a mystery. Anyway.
That's much better.
I was actually doing something different, but whatever. Never mind.
I think I know what you were going for, but
Whatever Oslo was trying went over my head.
Like most things.
Ah, well.
Sorry, Ed.
I live under a rock, apparently.
I apologize.
It's fine.
outros.
I just turned into Zoidberg scurrying away, hoping Skull would have ended it right there, but no.
Look, it's Martin Kirby.
Zoidberg elbow.